Hey, welcome back to Robot Arena 2, DSL 2.2. Having a little trouble with my recordings today. At any rate, we're going to continue the mini tournament with lightweight blueish versus the house bots. The next team is going to be Team Spark. And Team Spark has Boxer Returns, Critical Emergency, Ziggo, Potter's Wheel, and Overkill. So here we go. The lightweight broke, which looks like it has a hammer or a spike club, two-wheel drive. It may also be invertible. It seems to have a anti-scoop device too. And we're going to use Combat Arena. Hazards are going to be on. We may change the arena later on for some different bouts, just for a different change, for a change of pace. But right now we're going to stick with the Combat Arena. Here we go.
Time to kick this match into gear.
both machines just passed each other up there. Looks like Blues can get underneath Broke pretty good here. Broke has not been able to fire its weapon yet. Looks like a little bit of a lull in the action here. Bluish is just kind of staying underneath Broke, trying to tear its chassis up very slowly. It's not giving Broke a chance to even employ its weapon. It's just sitting there on them spikes. It's starting to cause a lot of damage. Getting a little bit of smoke out of the other machine now. It's in trouble. Clock has started, and they've hit each other. One rammed, the other one backed up. More damage to the chassis. It's very slow and terrible stuff here. A lot of damage on that chassis there. He's getting close to the house spike, the house hazards too. It's like Bluish is trying to shove them over there. Better stay off them themselves. It's going to get all chopped up. Took a lot of damage from the spikes. Did you see that? Looks like something's come off that. Oh, it looks like Broke is losing pieces here. If the crowd likes it, lots of damage. More. Oh boy, chassis is getting really badly scratched up, torn up. A lot of smoke from the weapon. Looks like there's about a minute left here. Yeah, Broke finally got a hit in. His weapon still works. Got a clock going off. The machines are separated. Broke got another hit in. Looks like did some chassis damage to Bluish. He's shoved into the corner and still suffering a lot of chassis damage from underneath here. There goes the clock again. They're separated again here. Another nice hit from Broke. The spikes are just tearing it apart. Looks like there were some more pieces come off there. Hard to tell. Just about over, about a half minute left. Broke is in terrible, terrible trouble. Clock has gone off again. Give it credit though, he's still trying to employ that hammer. Oh well, he's destroyed at the very end. Okay, we'll be right back with another round. Well, Broke did put up a nice battle there. It did employ the weapon a couple of times, did some pretty good damage. It's never able to really get control. It never was able to get off those spikes that Bluish employs. So our next battle will be the Box Returns. It looks like it has two hammering weapons and is invertible. Looks like you can see that the wheels right through it, so that might be an advantage. Here we go.
And we're off.
Nice hits, look at that. Doing a lot of damage to Bluish. Bluish trying to get from, oh, he's going to attack from the rear, that's not good. He's got the Boxer jammed into the wall there, trying to stay away from the Boxer's weapons. Starting to cause some damage to Boxer. They've separated here. Kind of hard to tell. Oh, he's got underneath him again. There was a little bit of a lull there. It looks like the Boxer's trying to light his weapons, but nothing's happening. Maybe might be some broken parts in there. You can hear the pistons firing, but nothing's happening. The boxer's in trouble. It has some kind of control problems. Oh, nice hit. It hit so hard that it caused the bluish has some damage now, some smoke. Slow grinding battle here. Looks like there's some damage to Bluish's chassis. But this is all Bluish so far. Have a lull over here in the corner. The clock has started again. And there's some more contact. And strangely enough, that might have reactivated the weapons on the boxer. They seem to be trying to work now after all this time. Well, they just don't seem to be working correctly. Well, there's some damage. We're down to about 45 seconds or so. Boxer's taking a lot of chassis damage. Still stuck over in the corner. Not a lot going on here. Well, there's some hits there. There should be a countdown pretty soon. 20 seconds left. Well, maybe not. There it is. It looks like the boxer was never able really to get into the fight. A few hits here and there, but that was about it. Okay, we're going to give that one to Bluish. We'll be right back. Well, that was a long 3-minute battle there. Boxer did last the entire bout, but it seemed to have some sort of control problems there. After about maybe 30 seconds or a minute or so into the battle, it stopped activating its weapons. You could hear the pistons firing, but the weapons were hardly activated at all, so it was unable to do any real damage. So we're going to give that one to Bluish by virtue of control and chassis damage and so on. Our next bout is going to be with Critical Emergency. Now this should be the end of Bluish's run here. This is a very powerful machine, really hard to get underneath, and it's made of solid steel. It's 4-wheel drive. I believe it's invertible and has a terrible spike arrangement on top for throwing you around and pinning you to the walls. This is probably going to toss Bluish all over the arena until he's annihilated, but let's not count him out yet. We've seen crazy stuff happen so far. Here we go. Bluish and Critical Emergency in the combat arena. Hazards are on.
Here we go.
Then they miss each other slightly, and Bluish gets underneath the Emergency. Oh, well that's probably just a blind luck. A little damage there. The emergency flippers are going off. It doesn't like it. A little bit of damage to Critical Emergency. Oh, they separated. That can't be good. Oh, there. Now Bluish is in trouble. He's going to get tossed around the arena by this horrible machine. Oh, another big flip. Emergency's got Bluish tossed around. His horns are going to tear it apart. Turning battle can't work for Bluish. It doesn't weigh enough. Oh! Another good hit. Another good hit. Bluish is just being tossed around like leaves in the wind. Looks like he's suffering bad chassis damage now too. Oh, look at that. Poor Bluish. Give him credit for trying to well, he's just flying through the air is all he's doing now. It's amazing he's lasted this long. He's dented and damaged, and bruised and battered. Still trying to activate his self-righting mechanism. But Emergency is just too fast, too strong, too powerful. The little blue doesn't have a chance here. It did a little damage in the opener, but it's just in trouble. Bang! Another big hit by Emergency. Blueish is never going to get back on its feet, it looks like. No, he's just tossed around the arena. I doubt if he's going to last much longer. More damage, bruise. It's just hard to describe what's happening to this little plastic bot being thrown around like this. This is criminal. He's got him pinned in the corner now. And Blueish goes back for another try. He's still trying to fight back. Smoldering, dented. How can it even continue to function with this? It's self-righted again. It's still trying its best to stay in the battle. Here it goes. Still trying to fight back. Turning with Emergency. It still has enough strength to try. And Emergency's backed away. Spun around. It's going to flip Blueish anytime now. They're spinning in the terrible circus. 7 seconds left. It's amazing Blueish made it this far. Oh! Well, we're going to give that one to Emergency, I think. Alright, well, we'll be right back with another battle. Yeah, that was a good one. Well, hello and welcome back. We've decided to change the arena menu just slightly for a little bit of, what we'll call it, what do you want to call it, a variety. So we're going to have our next bots in the Riverside Combat Arena. It's going to be Blueish, of course, and his opponent's going to be Ziggo, which looks like a very fancy little lightweight. At any rate, I think it's a spinner. We'll find out in just a moment.
Strongest bot win. This match is done.
Well, that didn't last very long. Okay, yeah. Well, we'll be right back with another round. That one didn't go where we thought it was going to go. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Well, we changed the arena for a little variety, and looked like it wasn't a very good arena for Ziggo, who subsequently got knocked right out of the arena on the first hit. Let's see how Potter's Wheel holds up in this arena with Blueish. We'll see how they both do. We'll keep track with the overhead cam, and looks like Potter's Wheel is a two-wheel drive machine. We're not quite sure if it can self-right, or if it has a self-righting mechanism, or if it's invertible. It doesn't look like it with this strange overhead, probably what would this be, a motor drive weapon? Looks pretty formidable. Anyway, we'll find out how well it works in the arena here in just one moment. It's a big machine.
Time to kick this match into gear.
Have a T-bar shape. It has a very formidable looking weapon, but it's not been able to really employ it. Looks like if Blueish stays away from that spinner, it might have a chance here. Ooh, that can't be good. Got him trapped on that grating. Lots of oh my god, that's weird. Looks like they're stuck in a crazy angle here on the grating. Both the bots are having a hard time on this grating. Seems to be causing them both a lot of trouble here. Looks like the Ziggo machine seems to be made of steel girders or something. Excuse me, this Potter's Wheel machine, not Ziggo. Sorry about that. There seems to be some smoke from one of the machines. This can't be good sitting in this grating like this. Blueish has got to get out of there. Looks like the damage is mostly on Blueish's self-righting mechanism, I would think, is smoking. The strange battle. Looks like they're both getting close to each other's wheels there. A weird twisting battle here. It's just very strange, hard to tell which bot is winning. Looks like bluish is getting back underneath the Potter's Wheel's chassis, causing some damage there, staying away from that wheel. And here they're dipped into that grating again. It's like they're stuck on that thing. Or watch out, or they're gonna end up in that pit. Lots of contact on the wheel. It sounds like bluish's wheel's getting beat up pretty good there. Another spinning, turning battle here. 40 seconds left. Very close fight. Looks like bluish is going back underneath this crazy spinning wheel, trying to get underneath the T section of it here. Hard to describe what's happening. Almost back into the pit. Now it's back underneath the Potter's Wheel, causing some damage. It looks like maybe a little bit, yes. 10 seconds left. It's been a close battle. We're going to have to give this one, it looks like if it goes all the way to the end here, I think we're going to have to give this one to bluish. Okay, we'll be right back with the final judge's decision in just a moment. Well, the judges are back, and we're going to definitely give that one to bluish. More control, more damage. Yeah. Anyway, our next battle, and the final one, will be with Overkill. This thing is a pretty formidable robot, so little bluish should be in big trouble with this thing. So here we go. This is two-wheel drive, and I believe it's self-rights with this great hacking weapon of his. We'll see how this works in just one moment. Here we go. Overkill versus bluish. Riverside Academy venue. Hazards are on. Overhead camera.
The buzzer signals the
And bluish gets underneath him. That's interesting. Doing a little damage. Oh, he's trying to employ that weapon. Look at that thing go. Bluish better stay out of the way of that thing, huh? Trying to stay underneath the Overkill. Oh, a hit by Overkill. Another one. Oh, he's just about threw bluish over. Another pretty good hit. He's getting hits all over bluish's chassis here. Lots of damage by Overkill. Weapon doesn't seem to be that effective in that particular configuration while it's upside down. There we go, there's a good hit. Good hits by Overkill. Starting to pound bluish to death here. Bluish is now trying to get back underneath him. A pretty good back and forth battle here. A lot of those blows are actually missing. Those aren't. Looks like Overkill's hung up on the wall a bit here. He's going to maneuver himself out of there. Another good hit. The Overkill's starting to overwhelm bluish here. Oh! Nice hits. Bluish is trying to get back underneath Overkill here and stay away from that hacking weapon. Starting to cause a little bit of damage to Overkill. An amazing battle here by the little bot. He's starting to pound the, she's starting to get a pretty good score up here. He's continuing to keep Overkill off balance. Oh, Overkill knocks off one of the bluish spikes. That could be decisive. There's 50 seconds left. More strikes by the Overkill weapon. Bluish has actually pounded out more points here. He's avoiding the great smashing weapon. There's a half a minute left. Both bots are still causing damage to each other, but bluish is trying to really avoid them. A quick reverse and then a forward attack. Now they're going to a spinning attack. This can't be good for bluish. 15 seconds left. He's got back underneath. Overkill here is causing more damage to the chassis. The overkill isn't showing any chassis damage at all. 2 seconds left.
Leg match.
Wow, that one's too close to call. We're gonna leave we're gonna leave this one to you guys out there. That was close. Wow. Okay, we'll be right back for the final. No, there is no final decision. We don't know. We're gonna call this one a draw, unless the audience thinks different. Okay. Like I said, there was so much crowd noise we couldn't hear ourselves think there. All the screaming. We're gonna call that one a draw. Unless you guys out there think it was a different battle, I'd like to call it a draw. I think maybe Blueish might have won that. But then again, all those strikes with the overkill weapon were incredibly impressive, knocking off one of the Blueish spikes. Blueish counterattacking, staying underneath overkill, avoiding the power of the weapon for quite a long time. It was just a back and forth battle. Very close, very close. So, we're done with this part of the tournament here. This is going to be, I think, a draw. Let me know what you think. We'll see you guys again here at the mini tournament with Blueish versus the Housebots. One moment, please. We'll see who our next opponents are going to be. Go fast. They'll be Spikeheads. And the first one will be Raving Mad. And then Insanity. Followed by Big Metal Friend. World Wep. Slap Happy. And an old favorite, Panic Attack. Wow. Alright, stay tuned for this battle coming up. We'll have it posted pretty soon. Yeah, I'll see you guys here again at Robot Arena 2, DSL 2.2, and Robot Arena Forever. You guys have a fine day and a good weekend too. See you soon. A good week too. See you soon. Sorry about that.